Welcome in Savings. Season 1, Episode 1, Pilot to Do. It is Manual of Saving the World. We will have a bunch of amazing guests. And our first guest is man whose dream changed history in the best way. He said aloud that he hoped that one day we all be equal. Who it is clear for those who knows history. It is one and only Martin Luther King. Negro equals all living creatures on earth. This nation equals nation of all human being. American equals all countries in the world.
At this time, I have the honor to present to you the moral leader of our nation. I have the pleasure to present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Five score years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, the Negro is still languished in the corners of American society and finds himself in exile in his own land. And so we've come here today dramatize a shameful condition. In a sense, we've come to our nation's capital to cash a check.
In essence, this is my version of this speech. I am thinking about this for 30 years and working on it about 3. So, don't be amazed if it all worked and truly helped save the world. I am, of course, will not be able to say that the world is saved, but I will be able to say if it helps. And you too, if happiness will rise, and misfortune leaves earth. then we will know that we're on the right way, and we're lucky if we're working on our luck. Now I compare saving the world to diagnosis. Like we can create a list of sources of happiness and unhappiness. And if we know this list, we will be able to save the world. So, without any other procrastination, let me introduce our next guest. We are so honored of having here one and only Rebecca Bunch. She will sing her classic song about looking forward to knowing what is wrong with her. She in this song don't know this diagnosis yet, but she suddenly is able to be happy, because she has hope. She believe again that all be alright. So, I am telling you that I have a new diagnosis to the world. And Rebecca is the world.
Paula, did you hear what he said? I have a new diagnosis, a new one. He just opened up a whole new future of possibilities for me, a new path for my life. For almost 30 years, I've known something was wrong, but Mom said weakness causes bloating, so I tried to be strong. Fake it till you make it, that's how I got by. And when I tried to find the reason for my sadness and terror, all the solutions were trial and error. Take this pill, say this chant, move here for this guy. But now there's no need for regret, 'cause I'm about to get a diagnosis, a diagnosis. Don't tell me no, sister, you don't fit in. Doc, prescribe me my drug, give me my throne. Tell me that this whole time I belonged with those other people who share my diagnosis. What could be right? Schizophrenic or bipolar light? I've never heard voices, but maybe it's time to start. You're super cool, Rebecca. Thanks. Obsessives with numbers, hoarders with cats. I could really rock a tinfoil hat. Perfect, they're not, but at least they know who they are. No more bad pills, fads, or tricks. Who says there isn't an easy fix? With the diagnosis, I'm ready to blow this joint. And by joint, I mean my inner sense of confusion. You said that confusing me. I'm aware mental illness is stigmatized. Well, the stigma is worth it if I realize who I'm meant to be, armed with my diagnosis. Oh, the doctors that I've met who didn't get me. This one naturopath used feathers to pet me. They said anxiety, insomnia were my affliction. The naturopath said it was sex addiction. But all those things I knew I wasn't. Yes, I like penises, but who doesn't? So put me in a bottle, slap a label on. List out the side effects, the worries be gone. 'Cause finally I'll know this. My diagnosis.
Welcome to your therapy, Rebecca.
Woo! Woo! Yes!
You can take this moment like we are on the World Therapy session. My goal is to create most powerful movement in the human history and move happiness from mountains to the people and all living creatures. It is not a small goal, but if you want to really save the world, you can't have small goals. This is my try to create a happy future and today. This is my big bang of happiness. This is my movement. Hashtag happiness Big Bang.
Oh my god, you're so full of it. You're like so full of crap.
No, I'm not. I'm full of something else. There's a rumbling within me, something I just can't ignore. I thought I could contain it, I can't hold it in anymore. It started as just a trickle, loose and undefined. Now it's starting to solidify into something we can all get behind. This is my movement, can't stop this movement. It's coming out fast and it's powerful to last from deep inside of me, like an explosion. I built up emotion. Oh, I wanna scream and shout, I gotta let it out, cause this movement is bigger than me. My movement's getting stronger, there's no containing it. I can't wait any longer. I've really got to shine a light on this issue. I know what you need. I work at a hotline for suicidal teens.
What's your hashtag?
We don't have one. It's a call center.
Yeah, that's not a movement.
Mine is a movement, a big old stinking movement. Oh, it's gonna be a beauty, cause it's my duty to spread it all over the world. I'm gonna spread it all over the world.
It sounds like you're just talking about poop.
What? No, I rarely poop. It's been a month.
To explain what is wrong with the world, and what is needed to do and how, we must start from the beginning. And we do not start from beginning of human history, but from time before time was born. Before our universe was born. We will try to answer question what was before Big Bang. This is my before Big Bang theory. I created it with logic and basic knowledge of cosmos laws. I don't have any Howard proof that it is true, but from what I know, it is not too wrong. It has 8 points and from the beginning to today it is 7 points. Like days in 1 week. So, 1. On the beginning of everything there is nothing. 2. Nothing is something. Time does not exist, so there is endless time for anything. 3. Nothing is unstable state. Because time does not exist, there is endless time to create particles. If there is any possibility of creating anything material, it will be created. 4. Particles that attracted each other will survive. They start accumulating in the nothing. It is space that is 0 by 0 by 0 feet big. 5. Big Bang. After endless time there is so much particles. That 0 space it did not take any longer and burst. It is Big Bang. 6. All accumulated particles start to expand from 0 space. Time and space is created. 7. Creating of universe as we know it. After a while, life is born. 8. Future. But let's go to the present. Point 7 and life is born. Life with his ups and downs. Our next guest is Josh Groban.
Woo!
the end of the movie. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But real life isn't a movie. No, no, no. You want things to be wrapped up neatly, the way the stories do. You're looking for answers, but answers aren't looking for you. Because life is a gradual series of revelations that occur over a period of time. It's not some carefully crafted story. It's a mess and we're all gonna die. If you saw a movie that was like real life, you'd be like, what the hell was that movie about? It was really all over the place. Life doesn't make narrative sense. No.
You don't want to have a baby, do you?
No. I don't think so.
What are we going to do?
I don't know.
Tell ourselves that we're in a movie. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Each one of us thinks we got the starring role. Roll, roll, roll. But the truth is sometimes you're the lead and sometimes you're an extra, just walking by in the background like me, just rolling. Because life is a gradual series of revelations that occur over a period of time. Some things might happen that seem connected, but there's not always a reason or rhyme. People are in characters, they're complicated, and their choices don't always make sense. That being said, it's really messed up that you banned your ex-boyfriends.
Duh. Oh, never bang ex-boyfriends. Duh.
But before I start to explaining how to save the world, I start with telling you a short version of my life story. It is like we're in the movie Working Girl, 1988, and we're in the elevator and telling how we find out why join those two firms. But we're explaining how to save the world, so it will be little longer. I was born in 1977. I have a best brother in the world, best mother in the world, and best dad in the world. I was born in the best country in the world and have biggest luck in the history. My father used to tell me fairy tales where princesses worked in the hospital and things like that. My mother loved me so much that she let me have my own world if I am happy in it. She also loved music. Because they worked so much, we have all basic needs covered. Except understanding why I need things that I need. But they let me have it if I was able to live my life like normal person. So I have job, money and fun. This gave me my basic luck and possibility of continuing with creating of other luck and happiness. I always felt that I can be truly happy only if everyone, me included, are happy. My brother as a boy has original way to win. He always invents some game, tell me the basics and said, 3, 2, 1, start. Before I stopped questioning myself about it, he won. It has big impact on who I am now and what I achieved and how. This gave me my originality. In early years of my life I start feel feelings. One biggest feeling was that I have a quest in this life. That feeling shifted to feeling that I was born to save the world. From first day of being aware of this to this day, I did not find reason why world can't be saved. Always when I am asking anyone if he or she or it thinks that world can be saved, they tell me no. But on the question why, they always said something like, one person can't save the world. You can't save the world. It is impossible to save the world. Or something like this. No real reason. Only their opinion. And when I searching reason why, they don't know. In my life I met only 2 persons, which have feeling, that I can save the world. It was me and Moni. She is my dearest friend and I have that privilege to be her boss and co-worker, and she helped me set right way to achieve that.
You have now entered the world of the best friends squad. And when you have friends that are this best, you feel unstoppable. So prepare to surrender to the power of friendship. Because we're going to take over the world. Like, actually, we are actually going to take over the world. Well, just look over there. When my friends and I stick together, there's nothing we can do. And when I say that, I specifically mean we're gonna stay cool. With the power of our gossip giggles, we'll storm the Pentagon. Then celebrate with bottled mimosas on the White House lawn. We're gonna braid each other's hair and cut each other's braids. Connect the brains to build a rope to hang all of Congress. Squad goals, stay together forever. Squad goals, take control of the banks. Squad goals, don't let a man come between us. If he does, shoot him in the head. Oh, Friendtopia, a dystopia around our friendship. Friendtopia, our manifesto response is out. Now that we have total control, get ready for what's in store. Our reign will be like Sweet Valley High meets 1984. When one of us gets stumped, that becomes Memorial Day. All the agriculture will be diverted into making us from sand. Really exclusive sushi place that never lets us in. So when we don't get in, we say, let's just go home and drink rosé. Roll call. Rebecca, the brainy one, head of censorship and mind control. Heather, the cool one, I put drugs in the water supply. Valencia, the sexy one, czar of torture. Oh, Friendtopia, we nostalgically watch Hocus Pocus. Friendtopia, oh, I love Hocus Pocus. Friendtopia, all citizens must watch Hocus Pocus. Friendtopia, or they will be killed. Sing us out.
My first tries to save the world was like saving the day with something that no one was able to do. I always try to spend more time with thinking about it and searching how to do it easy and working way than do it fast and right away. My CV, my inventions, other moms or other people which try to save the world. And this manual of saving the world is my child.
Tady to musím doplnit. Here I need to complete like about systems and work and things like that. But I feel like I'm mother and this is my child, and I'm so maternal.
On today's episode, we're talking allergies. Peanuts, dairy, eggs. How do we let kids be kids but still keep them safe? Parents
when they're not this good at it. Step aside, ladies, give your babies to a Carol Brady level matriarch. The only hard part of it is how hard I'll hit this when I knock it out of the park. Your hands, raise them up. Your glass, raise it up. Low expectations, raise them up. Your children, I'm gonna raise them up. It's instinctual, I'm a natural. I'm tireless, multitaskical. I'm all games of blaming little bird turtle. Damn, I'm so maternal. So maternal. So maternal. So maternal. Tummy lunch.
You're listening to Mom Time Daily.
And we're so honored to have Supermom Rebecca Bunch here on our podcast today. Rebecca, you are one of the most incredible moms I have ever seen, even though you don't have any children and you've only been babysitting for less than an hour. How do you do it?
First of all, I want to say what an honor it is for you to have me on your podcast. You know, I guess I just instinctively get how to be a mom, and that's what sets me apart from other mothers.
Agreed. Other mothers are losers.
Yes. Gonna keep them warm, gonna keep them safe, gonna keep their homework free mistakes. If the kid gets hungry, I'll beat his face. A real wholesome meal, piece of cake. Here, have a piece of cake. Energy, let's bring it up. The volume, DJ, bring it up. My spotlight, like I bring it up. Your children, y'all let me bring them up. It comes easily, it's effortless. Even when it's said, you're the best at this and her well-respected online journal. Good God, I'm so maternal. So maternal. So maternal. So maternal. So maternal.
Parenting is the most rewarding experience in the world. If you follow some common sense guidelines, you are bound to succeed.
Shut up.
Personal life, sex, dog story.
F-bombs. Like. This.
So he was your first love. Oh, baby, he was my first everything.
I've thought about him for so long. Those memories are crystal clear. I was so young, he was so big and strong. I can't believe that he's right here. I was such an innocent girl. When we first met, he opened up my eyes, showed me a whole new world. So how could I ever forget the first penis I saw? First penis, very first penis. First penis, very first penis I saw. First penis, very first penis. First penis, very first penis I saw. And of all those penises I've seen, his had the biggest impact. And by that what I mean is it really made me drop my jaw. 'Cause it was the very first penis I saw. A few times before I felt it through his pants and just gently kind of rubbed it. But that night I decided to take a chance. I took it out and he really seemed to love it. I didn't know what to do next. I didn't have that part planned. He said, let me show you some basic moves. And then he took my hand and taught me all about the first penis, very first penis. First penis, very first penis I saw. First penis, very first penis. First penis, very first penis I saw. Not the dirtiest, also not the cleanest. In terms of penis, I really was the greenest. I was in total awe of the very first penis I saw. It's coming back.
If we want to save the world, we must world split a few basic elements. Everything what is in the universe is part of some working system. Matter and time is part of physical system. Everything in the universe is relative. Everything works in some part of possible values. If real value is out of this working part, it stops working or losing existence. All in the universe is connected to the all in the universe. With smaller distance, the power of forces rise. On planet Earth, people created some systems which helped them to achieve some things. They created religion, art, languages, words, books, education, finance, electronic, computers, logic, internet, artificial intelligence, and many other things. Some things really helped achieve unthinkable things in the right and wrong way. They invented weapons, all kinds, and every single one of them are two-sided. If we think about things in life as metaphor of weapon, then we can say, religion is crowd influencing, policy is the way to managing world, work is way to build anything. Sex is more powerful weapon than policy, religion and finance combined together. Sex is based on attractions and deep animal feelings. In the base we are man and woman and everybody is somewhere around or in those two characters. And something about mans and women knows, guess who?
Guess.
Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on men.
Don't get me started on men.
Woo!
Right now we're angry and sad. It's our right to get righteously mad. Every member of the opposite sex. Oh God, we hate them. That's what I'm calling. Let's not distinguish between them at all. Let's just drink a lot more alcohol and then high-five each other as we make a bunch of blanket statements. Let's generalize about men. Let's generalize about men. Let's take one bad thing about one man and apply it to all of them. Let's conflate all the guys. Let's generalize about men. All men are completely repressed. All men only want to have sex. There are no exceptions. All 3 billion men are like this. All 3.6 billion men. All men are emotionally stunted. Ask how they feel. Every man's always wanted.
And why do men never listen and only think about themselves, as opposed to women who always listen and never think about themselves?
Ooh, I hear you, girl. Let's generalize about men. Let's generalize about men. Let's get super lit and not end it. This is some kind of primal ritual we need now and then. Maybe our spirits will rise if we generalize about men. All men are stupid and childish, even the ones who are smart and mature. All every man does every day is watch porn, eat, read, skirt, fart, and snore.
Hey, what about gay men? Oh, no, they're fine.
Gay men are all really great. Every single one. They're never mean, just sassy. They're all completely adorable and fun. So let's focus for now on straight men. Let's just generalize about them.
They're all monsters.
They're murderers.
They're rapists.
Totally.
Wait, I have sons.
Your sons are gonna be rapists.
Yes!
But let's focus on those systems which brings most of unhappiness on the earth. 1. Finance 2. Politics 3. Religion 4. Wars 5. Media 6. Education 7. Work. And now let's talk about those 7 systems and finally say how to save the world. But before that, I explain something. How can one person save the world? In real, I took example from fairy tales. Jules Verne and Mario, like in famous fairy tale about Gingerbread House, where Hansel and Gretel climbed the tree and see light to go. I climbed to the point where I see light to go to save the world and spend 30 years traveling on this road, coming to the gingerbread house, tricked the witch and coming back to the known human world. Like Jules Verne invented some things that always bring me a chicken question. By my opinion, thanks to him, some boys created their inventions because they believed that it is possible. So they never gave up finding way to do it. Like airplane or things like that. I have no Howard proof, but it is my religion that he or it is God which created new worlds of possibilities. And finally, like Mario is repairman. I am repairman. My saving the world theory is more like repair the world theory. I am repairing things in world. Last 40 years, I start with disassembly, and very quick start assembling again. One of my latest abilities is not to repair everything, but only what is needed. I start with repairing everything, which leads to fuck things. So, I have the rule, if something is working, do not touch it. I never play Mario game, but I believe that there is something in this game that you know for sure that if you touch it, it can bring you issues.
Hear me out.
My whole life, I've wanted to be bad. But whenever I tried, the result was always sad. So sad, so pathetic, weak and sad. However, now I know a certain beau who doesn't worry about what's decent or right. That's you.
Yeah, I got that.
So how about now, you teach me how to be ruthless and cruel. Yeah, I'm ready tonight. So strip away my conscience, peel away my values, rip off my compassion with your teeth. Pound away my morals, spank off all my kindness, expose the dormant bitch that lies beneath. You devil, lead me to the dark side like a lamb to the slaughter. Then throw me in a hot tub filled with evil instead of water. Let's make war, not love, all night and day. It's hot here in hell, so strip it all away. Stop hitting yourself. Yeah, baby, you're a soul-sucking corporate piece of trash who only cares about sex, lies, and cash. So tell me about your sins and shock me with their lewdness. Let me be your pupil, let me choke on your cocksureness. Innuendo, strip away my conscience, tear away my Jew guilt, kiss around my sense of right and wrong, but not on it sensitive. Baby, it's such foreplay when you slither like a moray. It's worth the discomfort of my thumb. You're like Professor Snape in his sad dungeon with his potions, cause somehow you don't have that sucky thing called emotions. 50 shades of morally gray, and thongs are so uncomfortable, so strip it all away. Strip it all away.
Strip it all away.
Strip it all away. That was just up my butt.
Woo!
I hope you get it. I am this sexy tall guy, and saving the world is Rebecca, and she begs me to strip her all away. So how to save the world?
End of story. Or how to save the world. Dear theory. But I don't want to speak today so too much. So finance. Politics, religion, wars, media, education, and work. Can be saved today, but já to ukážu. Já to nebudu vysílat živě, já to ukážu takhle jako v osobní zóně. Jak vyřešit peníze, to mám tady. Tady mám, jak vyřešit peníze. To se rozdělí mezi všechny. To, co prostě nikdo nepotřebuje, to znamená, když máte, já si říkám $1 miliardu, tak fakt nevím, co bych s tím dělal. Já jako vím, co bych s tím dělal, ale zachraňoval svět, ale jako řekl jsem si, že budu spravedlivý, takže jako všechno na $10 miliard, ať už je to v penězích nebo v těchto z těch akcích, že se rozdělí jako mezi všechny na 3 díly. Lidi, příroda a čas. Jo, každý bude mít, se narodíte a vy už budete mít základní jako právo na to, na ten nadbytek všech peněz, prostě to je vaše právo. Na ty peníze máte právo, příroda má na ty peníze právo a čas má na ty peníze právo. To jsou finance. Politika. Já to mám i zhudebněný, to jako to je na soundtracku. Ta politika na tom soundtracku je úplně výborná, ale politika jako takhle slovně, tak prostě než a dneska vlastně jít k volbám je skoro stejný jako jít do kostela se modlit, protože prostě ta nabídka je tak chudá, že pro mě existuje jenom jedna v uvozovkách strana a to jsou Piráti a cokoliv jinýho prostě pro mě je naprostý nesmysl. A protože základní problém demokracie je v tom, že lidi jsou v davu jako stádo prostě ovcí a když je nadžene ten pastevecký pes, tak oni prostě běží kam ten pes chce v uvozovkách, kam ten páníček jako chce, aby ty ovce běžely, on akorát ty psy takhle jako tam ho honí, když je dobrý, tak to jako umí a sám i ví prostě a zná, jo. Takže jako politika, no. Náboženství. Tohle je vytvoření nový Bible. Místo se hádat o tom, co bylo před 2000 lety, já nemůžu si s jistotou říct, co bylo včera, co bylo před vteřinou, pokud si to nenahraju, a stejně jako i když si to nahraju, tak ještě existuje takových pohledů, jak to každý může vidět, že prostě že je nesmysl jako 2000 let zpátky, kdy ještě neexistovaly takovýhle vymoženosti jako záznamy prostě a takovýhle tyhle nesmysly, tak prostě jako se hádat o tom, že to bylo přesně takhle, pokud jako, a i když jsou důkazy, tak prostě dokázat, že je to fakt jako takhle a přesně. Jo, červený trpaslík jako barva čepiček, fakt na tom nezáleží. Lepší je bejt lister. Války prostě jsou založený na tom, že se lidi nerozumějí, oni si myslejí, že by měli bojovat s lidma, jenomže oni mají bojovat s problémama. Místo, aby spolu válčili, tak si mají pomáhat. Prostě my se musíme sjednotit, aby jsme společně prostě zachránili svět, aby každý měl svý štěstí, měl svoji v uvozovkách jistotu štěstí, prostě na tom štěstí se musí začít makat. Ne, že by se na něm nemakalo, ale prostě to se musí úplně změnit globálně, jako pochopení prostě toho, co je potřeba. S čím je potřeba válčit, ne s životem, ale s problémama. Život je největší vzácnost, aspoň z mýho pohledu, ve vesmíru. Média prostě, když nepochopíte, že někdo není dokonalej, nejdřív se vytvoří nějaká image dokonalosti, pak, když je to bulvár, tak prostě image totálního dna, jo, čím je to známější, tím víc jako je to to dno, jo, a když to prostě strhnete, tak prostě jste hvězdy a tam to jsou nuly a rozdávají se prostě nuly a jedničky takový a rozdávají se ceny a přitom prostě píše se o věcech, který kazejí ten svět, ne, který pomáhají světu. Prostě když se koukáte na média, tak máte pocit, že prostě nebejt kočiček a pejsku, tak prostě nestojí za to žít. A že je to jeden zločin vedle druhýho, místo aby někdo vysvětlil, proč ty zločiny tady jsou. Vzdělání, místo aby jsme znásilňovali děti a hnali někam, kde je někdo bude zabíjet, tak prostě jako kde to je v přírodě, prostě škola, něco takového jako je super, ale nesmí být povinná. Musí to být dobrovolný a ještě udělaný tak, aby prostě to nebylo jak ve vězení, prostě ve vězení a ve škole a vůbec, když se vytvoří prostě nějaká hierarchie a skupiny a prostředí, kde prostě plísním se daří a kde největší zlo prostě vyhrává nebo nejsilnější prostě rozmrdá všechny, tak jako to není štěstí. I když jako všude se dá to štěstí najít. Když vám nic jiného nezbývá, tak prostě musíte najít to štěstí. Práce to je 7, protože to je prostě nejšťastnější z těch 7. Práce to může vyřešit všechno prostě, jenom jí správně nasměrovat. Ne, že by se to správně už nesměrovalo, prostě Google, Apple. A já řeknu, online seriály. Google, Apple, internet. Hovk.